Hey everybody, Once Bitten here. This is actually not a battle report. I just I've had a few comments and posts about the terrain that I bought recently that I thought I would do a real quick video and just show off the different pieces that I have because I'm just really so happy with them. This piece in the middle here was a totally customized piece done by the guy who made this terrain. And he did it to match my army. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous and really happy with the. And I just thought it was fun to put my knights around it and snap a quick photo. But with the with the changes in the rules, there's a lot more terrain being used. And then I obviously in my games, it's so much more fun to play when there's a nicely painted army on both sides of the table. And now I'm finding that having a lot of nicely painted terrain, I think, adds a lot to it as well. So I kind of ditched some of the homemade hills that I have and replaced them with these that, quite frankly, I wouldn't be able to do. I think they're just really well done. Um, this is one of those hills, and I love the way it looks. I think for gameplay, I haven't put it in the middle of the table much because I'm not sure what to do with those big rocks. But if I have a hill in a deployment zone that a war machine's going to go on, I think it looks pretty cool. This is another piece of put on there I've been using for an Anvil of Vol. And you'll see the blog of the guy who makes it down at the bottom if you want to see the other kinds of things that he does. I just got just a sampling of the things. Elven Waystone, the Idol of Gorkor, possibly Mork, which is I don't roll it often in my games, but I love it when it's on the table because it allows you to reroll your charge distance, and for me that's important because I need to get that charge. This one, even though I don't think it was meant for gameplay, I use it as a Bretonnian chapel, and then I just use it as a statue. So instead of saying people inside the building get a benefit, we've just been saying if they're within 6 inches of the model itself or 3 inches of the base, we just decide either way, and it's about the same distance. But it's too unique to not use it, and it fits the fluff of my army very nicely. And then we have some customized pieces that I got. This one I've been using, or at least in my mind, I'm going to use it as a sorcerer's portal. I don't think I've rolled it yet for a game. I might put a piece of plastic card in between those posts to, and paint it some way to make that look a little bit, more like a sorcerer's portal. Using those same bases but replacing the things in them. These I've used as sinister statues. I've actually used it as the Nehekrian Sphinx. They also go into this piece, which usually have used as a Temple of Skulls. But I think that's just, I think it's just beautiful. And so that you can see how I'm combining pieces now with that, or put the statues in there. And then we go back. So just even with that dozen pieces of terrain, I think that's going to be the beginning of my collecting a fair bit of terrain so that when I have my battles, in addition to having fully painted armies, we can have nicer looking terrain on the board. And I think it just overall just gives a much nicer effect for the battle reports. So open to any ideas if people have ideas for terrain that I could use instead of the things I've listed, or different uses for those things. I am very open to ideas.